I'm Toastmaster. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. And Will, thank you very much for coming here and giving us this test speech. That was the purpose of the speech today. It was a test speech for the evaluation contest. And I'm going to begin with what you did particularly well, because it was a wonderful speech for many, many reasons. I really enjoyed how Will opened with a question, and it was a question that was pertinent to everyone. Do we as Americans focus too much on work? This was a funny question in the way in which you presented it, but it's also a very deep, pertinent question for us all to reflect on this, how much we participate in the culture of individualism in this country. I thought that it was wonderful the way that with each transition you introduced us to a person in your life that was really important, a professor, specifically Larry Oberman and Dr. Keith Warple. It was a great use of personal to identify, for us to connect with the story. We kind of started to formulate a different kind of connection, as if you were just to say, this man who influenced me. In terms of improvements that I think that you could do for a speech like this, you did have notes and you used them minimally, but what they did was they kept you connected to the lectern in a way that you didn't necessarily need to be with this. So I would say to abandon those notes if you can, or have a small note card that would allow for you to sort of take more command of the room and connect with us on a deeper level. And I think that that also might allow for you to diversify your hand gestures. It was great that you had hand gestures, but there was just a handful of them that you used over and over again. And if you were moving around the room, you might reach us in a different way, both with your body and with your hands. In terms of the way in which you used PowerPoint, I cannot think of a better use of a PowerPoint presentation. It was kind of jarring to have a PowerPoint all of a sudden at the end of a speech, but it was completely necessary, it was funny, and you could never have talked through a formula like that. We would have all glazed over, but our eyes would have all glazed over. But seeing the formula that you put up in the way that you did was not only funny, it was really helpful to keep us connected to what you were talking about. So I thought it was really an excellent use of PowerPoint presentation. That's what I have for you today. I hope it was helpful, and I really enjoyed your speech. Thank you very much.